and healthy with your loved ones. I know right now can be such a confusing and tumultuous time for so many people for so many reasons. Particularly in the bridal industry, I've been getting a lot of cancellations, and thank God a lot of people are rescheduling even for next year, because we really don't know. There's no deadline, there's no specification of how things are going to play out in the future. Although I do hope it is sooner than later that we find resolvement. So I was thinking of ways that I can still continue to create content for you guys, as well as be a light of positivity in all of this. So one thing that I've definitely realized is to not take things for granted. A gesture as small as a hug, a handshake, you know, just that warmth of coming together with others. So it's just a time for people to reevaluate how they're living their life and how they're spending quality time also. In the end, there is a bigger blessing to this, because sometimes you have to take 5 steps back to take 10 steps forward. And that's the outlook that I think people should really view this as. This can be a time of opportunity. Come up with new ideas, new ways that you can still promote your business and still stay relevant and all of that. And one way to do it is to connect with you guys on here, this platform. I've actually seen a huge spike and just camaraderie all together. It makes me so happy that a lot of the artists in my industries are shouting each other out and just sending each other their love and support. It means so much during this time. You don't know people's situations. Some people struggle with depression and other things that they don't show the world, especially not on social media. So let's just stay positive for one another, call a friend, make sure that your loved ones and the people that you do surround yourself with on the daily are okay. So in regards to this sleek half updo that I'm sure you guys remember J-Lo wearing years ago, and then she actually recreated it again with that green sexy dress that she wore, I was absolutely in love with it. I actually saw it again recently, done by one of my favorite fellow artists, Avi. I'll tag him also. Shout out to you. So if you guys want to learn how I got this look at the comfort of your home, please keep on watching. So to get started, I've already curled my hair with a 3/4 inch curling iron, as well as my handy little extensions. Just to save some time in this video, and we can really get down to the actual styling part. First thing that you want to do is get this top portion of your hair really sleek. That's what truly makes the look. So I'll be using the TG Bedhead hair stick. So it has a little screw top and it comes out like a deodorant would, you know, it's like a deodorant stick, but for your hair. So I'm just gonna take it across and kind of coat that top layer. And this keeps away all the flyaways and makes it really shiny and sleek. I love the finish that it gives you and how flexible your hair still is when you use this. Next, I'm going to be taking a section from around my temples all the way up, like a regular half updo. And we're gonna take a bristle brush. This one is a Mason Pearson brush, but you can use pretty much any teasing brush or comb, anything that's gonna really make your hair super smooth. I actually always carry a toothbrush in my kit at all times, because especially for the stubborn little pieces, that's what really holds it down. As always, I'm going to be using my favorite ponytail holders that come with the 2 hooks. It just makes it really easy, gives it lift, and also prevents those bumps that you get when you use a regular scrunchie. You know what I'm talking about. And then you have to go back and comb it out. And, you know, instead of doing all of that, I just use these. Make sure everything's nice and smooth, and then just tighten the ponytail. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the ponytail that we just made out of the way and kind of plant it right on top with these 2 hairpins. I look like a rooster now. So this is where you have to get kind of creative. I've never actually watched a tutorial on this look or watched someone actually creating the look. I just saw a picture and loved it. So I took one of my hair donuts and, you know, cut it up with some scissors to make this little netting going on. And I'm just gonna fold it like this. Depending on your head size, you know, you might want it wider or more narrow, whatever it is, you figure it out. And I'm just gonna put it together. And this is basically going to hold the space for volume. So let's place this right on top of the ponytail that we made and secure it with some bobby pins. Think of it as kind of a headband, like just a volume headband. Now there are so many ways that you can incorporate extensions. In this case, I'm gonna use it for a little bit more length to my hair, as well as to create that volume that we want up top. So right below where I put the headpiece, I'm gonna use the longest wefts of hair because the shorter ones are gonna go on top. So I'm just gonna place it right underneath to give me some more length. Here's another 4-clip weft, and we're gonna place that right on top, kind of on the bottom of the headpiece, just to make sure that it's all covered and you don't see the actual sponge. This one's gonna go in the middle of the sponge. So to make a long story short, we're just gonna try to go and cover each level of the sponge and make sure it's all hidden underneath these extensions. So the ponytail is gonna sit in the back now, right on top of the sponge, so we can see exactly what we're doing. These are the extensions that I have left, and I think I'm pretty much gonna be using the entire pack for this look. Now, as you can tell, the sponge is a little lifted, so we can always just press it down and secure it. Whoa. Lastly, you just want to put your head back and make sure that the top is nice and combed back. I'm gonna take my Bedhead Masterpiece hairspray and just go over the top. Just to freeze the hair, make sure everything's nice in place and there's no flyaways. I'm gonna take my blow dryer, this one's a Twin Turbo 3200, and put it on medium. To get that really soft look, having effortless curls is a must. So I'm just gonna take the same brush and make sure the bottom of my curls are brushed out and they look smooth and kind of joined together. Now you can wear this style with both sides to the front. You can kind of put it all back behind your shoulders if you'd like. I really love how it looks with just one side in the front. So it's completely up to you. It's very versatile. I hope I've made it really easy for you guys to follow along. And while we are enduring this really confusing time, maybe you can try this at home, take some pictures, and tag me if you do. Let's try to all be kind to one another, and the best compliment that you can give a local business is a referral. Your recommendation means the world, especially when things get back into normalcy. It's gonna be highly appreciated. I hope to see you guys next time. Give me some suggestions, leave some comments down below.